58 South TV.
Hey, what's going on, man? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion.
58 South TV, welcome to the show. Topics of discussion, let the real talk grow. Sports, music, news, bring the truth to the light. Tap in, turn up, yeah, we live tonight.
Look at here. I don't know what's more exciting right now, the NFL playoffs or the NFL coaching carousel. Like, I didn't have Mike Tomlin calling it quits on my bingo card. I mean, I know the fans were saying fire Tomlin, so I guess he was like, well, all right then, I can show you. Better than I can tell you. There's also a brand new box office billionaire. Yes, that's right. Someone has eclipsed Scarlett Johansson as the top grossing actor or actress of all time. We're going to get to it. That plus more, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I am your host, 58 South, along with my co-host. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. That's Mr. International Juice Jalapeno Jones. What's up, boss?
Boom! Hey, before we even start, rest in peace, my man John Forte. Gotta give him a big shout. He just died on my birthday, January 12th. They didn't come out with what happened yet, but rest in peace to John Forte. You know, if nobody knows him, he was with Wyclef, got production from Wyclef, had a couple of good joints out there. He lived with Talib Kweli. He was a A&R at Raucous Records and so on and so on. But rest in peace, John Forte. Other than that, I'm good, bro. How you doing, bro?
Wow. Yeah, man, doing well, man. Yeah, definitely rest in peace, John Forte. Also, the brother T.K. Carter. He was a actor. I'm trying to think of some stuff y'all might know him from, man. He was all over the place in like the 80s and 90s. I'll think of something. But rest in peace to the brother T.K. Carter, man. Juice, what's up, man? You were traveling all over the place on your social media, man.
Yeah. All I got to do is say, you heard me, baby. The New Orleans chapter is over. I had a great time. Shout out to the NOLA. It's real out there. If y'all ain't been, if you ain't been, you got to go. It's a great place to visit. Great food, great entertainment, great hospitality. It's just an all together great place. And I got to shout out one more time, baby, to the NOLA.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna need you to leave that New Orleans accent in New Orleans. Yeah, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it for those who like that accent. Don't ruin it for them people. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it at all. What'd you do while you were down there, though, man? I mean, of course, I know you probably, placed a couple wagers on some things, but what'd you do while you was down there? Can you name some spots you visited or?
Yeah. I was down there first of all to celebrate my birthday, so I went out there to turn up.
Happy birthday, happy belated.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I ended up staying at the Caesars Hotel. What a surprise, right? What a surprise, 58. So I stayed
Yeah.
at Caesars. It was right off Canal Street, which is right off of Bourbon Street. So, I went to Bourbon Street and towed it down. Shout out to the Cat's Cradle. Shout out to Fritz's. Shout out to Tickler's Piano Bar. A shout out to, what's that? There's a couple of more bars. I can't even tell you the names, bro. But it was going down. I got something for the food later, so I'm not going to shout that out yet. But yeah, just as a whole, man, every bar has a band or a DJ in it. It was just a crazy vibe. It wasn't even that packed. There wasn't really nothing going on because everybody's getting ready for Mardi Gras next month. So I went on a good time just to chill and just absorb it all in, man. And like I say, shout out to the NOLA. It was a great time, man.
So what was the crowd like? Since it wasn't Mardi Gras, was the crowd still jumping or was it kind of thin?
I mean, it's not even the crowd that makes it jump. It's just the environment and all the good music that really makes it jump. So everybody else is just like an added extra. But, it's just like a lot of tourists. You could tell we all out there just, trying to soak it all in. It wasn't like usually like on Mardi Gras, it'd be like a whole bunch of locals and tourists. So it's just a bunch going on. This time it was, a nice amount of tourists out there. We were chilling. They had the National Guard on Bourbon Street with the big AK rifles looking crazy and all that stuff. But it was cool though.
Wow, well, glad you enjoyed yourself, man. For your birthday, what'd you do last year for your birthday?
What did I do last year for my birthday? That's a great question, 58. I think I just chilled in North Carolina.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
I always be moving.
What birthday is this? He was like 45 or something? Because, people like do stuff on like certain like full
Yeah,
numbers,
you
like
know what?
40, 45.
It's sad 58 that I can't tell you what I did, but I did something crazy last year for my birthday. I'll figure it out. But this is my 46th year, so
Okay, 46, 46. Well, congratulations, man. 46 years young. Appreciate you for stopping through and gracing us with your presence, my brother.
oh, you need to stop. Go on here with that, bro.
Let's go ahead and get this thing jumping, man. Juice Jones, the coaching vacancy is lighting up out here, man. I thought Jim Harbaugh was gonna be the belle of the ball. Then I was like, well, maybe Mike McDaniels from the Miami Dolphins. But no, Mr. Pittsburgh Steeler. That's right, I said it. Mr. Pittsburgh Steeler. 19 seasons, no losing record. He is Mr. Pittsburgh Steeler. Mike Tomlin, Omar Epps' daddy, called it quits. Didn't see it coming. I'm sure the rest of the NFL fans and NFL world were just as shocked as me. But was it time? Do you think this was the time for Mike Tomlin to lay it down?
Considering what happened with Harbaugh in the Ravens, I think he had 18 seasons.
Just something like that. Yeah.
When that happened, I was already looking at the Steelers with Mike Tomlin, and I didn't know how it was gonna go. If they were gonna mutually just part ways, or he was gonna step down, or they were gonna let him go. I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I had a strong feeling this was his last season right here with the Steelers.
Really? Even with the Aaron Rodgers edition, you thought this was gonna be it regardless?
Yeah, I think it's time for him to move on. I think he feels it too. I'm definitely not saying he's done coaching, because he's not, but I think it's time for him to start a new chapter somewhere else. You know what I mean?
So do you think he gives it like a couple months, then tries to get back in the coaching arena, or do you think he does more television as far as like commentating?
It's a crazy question, because I know inside he really wants to coach now, and I know he's going to have a lot of offers, but I think he might take this year off just to kind of relax and maybe do like a little TV, like you said, and then come back to it. But hey, who knows? He might just jump right back in at 58. He might be the coach of the New York Giants next year, babe.
So I see this New Orleans accent is gonna be a thing this episode,
You
huh?
know what it is?
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing. All right. I don't think Mike Tomlin is gonna go from the Pittsburgh Steelers to the New York Giants. Not saying that y'all are a terrible franchise or organization, anything like that. Y'all got some nice pieces. You got your quarterback, of course, nice young talent there. You got Malik Neighbors as possibly your number one wide receiver. On the defensive side of things, you got Abdul Carter. You guys got some pieces, but I think it would take a little longer than he would like for y'all to start winning.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think he does more of the television route. Yeah, I think he does commentating. Probably on let's see, Mike Tomlin, AFC, Pittsburgh Steelers. He'll probably be on CBS somewhere.
You right, 58. I feel it. But I'm gonna tell you, man, a man like that, it's not gonna be enough for him, man. He's definitely gonna want to jump back into the ring, bro.
Well, this is what I'm saying. He might do like your man Sean Payton did. Remember, Sean Payton took a year off, and then I guess kind of looked at the landscape and was like, I can do Denver, and because he'll probably have to pick it. Well, ain't no probably. He'll have to pick of the litter. You know what I mean? Granted, a lot of these guys still suck next year. He'll have to pick of the litter. I'm interested in seeing Mike McDaniel, where Mike McDaniel lands. Whether he goes and becomes another head coach somewhere, or he's just on somebody's coaching staff. I mean, if he's willing to be an offensive coordinator, I could think of some team in North Carolina that could use him. I don't tell you. Between him, Cliff Kingsbury, give me one of them. Yeah, give me one of them. Definitely not. It's not happening. All this coaching turnover just means for us that we're gonna stick with the guys that we have. I saw where Evero had there was some people trying to give him some interviews. I hope that works out well for him. I hope he ends up with a head coaching job somewhere, and we have to get another defensive coordinator. I hope that happens. It'll be great for all parties involved, man. I'm rooting for that, man.
I see there's a big OC spot open in Philly.
Yeah, there is, man, and I gotta tip my hat to Jalen Hurts, man. Goodness gracious, brother. I haven't heard him at any point complain about the number of different offensive coordinators he's had to work with. That's incredible, man. Another one. Another
Crazy.
one. But yeah, man. See, John Harbaugh, still no word on where he's gonna land. Excuse me. Cause then you saw where they're saying that the Green Bay Packers still haven't reached a deal with Matt LaFleur. So I guess are they thinking we're gonna get rid of him and get John Harbaugh?
That sounds real close to it could definitely happen, 58. That sounds about right. But I still see John Harbaugh looking at my New York Giants too.
Well, out of what's wide open, because I'm pretty sure John Harbaugh isn't taking the Pittsburgh job. I mean, that'd be devious to go to your rival.
It
Well,
would be.
matter of fact, if he takes the Pittsburgh or the Cleveland job, it'd be kind of devious right there. But I'd see him taking the Cleveland job before the Pittsburgh job. Cleveland does have Myles Garrett. You know your defense is straight. Still don't really know what you're gonna do at quarterback, but you got the number 6 overall pick in the upcoming draft. So there's some hope there. Harbaugh and the Giants might not be a bad look, to be quite honest with you, though.
Yeah, because we can certainly use somebody like that.
Now, this Miami situation, Miami has 5 picks in the first 3 rounds of the draft. So along with a rehabilitating Tyreek Hill, then you really don't know what's up with your quarterback because Tua got benched for Quentin Ewers. Not sure if you want to give Ewers the keys to the Lamborghini down there in Miami. But I mean, facility wise, the ownership throws money behind you. And plus, man, I mean, it's Miami.
Right.
If you're gonna suck, at least the weather nice.
Right. More than the weather.
Well, John Harbaugh's a married man, I mean, he's not, he ain't the Sharon Moore type.
Oh, word. That's what's up. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, he ain't the Sharon. From now, we're just gonna refer to them guys as the Sharon Moore type. Like,
that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like in you did all that in Michigan, out of all places. Anyway, we ain't even going Michigan. You destroyed your home and career in Michigan. Let's get to the important stuff at hand. Let's get to these playoffs. Saturday, Buffalo Bills at the Denver Broncos, 4:30 on CBS. Josh Allen versus Bo Nix. Is Josh Allen going to Mile High and raining on that parade this year?
First off, let me start off by saying the Broncos look great this whole year. They are fabulous. They are ready to go. They got young Bo Nix. It's just a great thing going on in Denver, first of all. Second of all, the Kansas City Chiefs are finally out. The Ravens are out. The Eagles are out. The Bills are taking it all the way this year and finally getting a championship. So, yes, sir, they are definitely going to beat the Broncos on Saturday.
Wow. I don't know, man. I think that altitude might be too much for him. Also, I've watched Josh Allen take a lot of hits and get his knee banged up a little bit. I don't know if he's fully, I don't know if he's at 100%, to be quite honest with you, man. I don't know if he's at 100%. And the way he had to fight against the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville, man, I think he's going to have to do the same thing in Denver. And I think it's going to be a little harder because I think the Denver Broncos are a better team than the Jacksonville Jaguars. Excuse me. Jacksonville left too much time on the clock for your man. Good, great. What's up with my memory? We're just talking about the man, Josh Allen. Good God. He left too much time on the clock for Josh Allen, man. Sean Payton's not going to do that. I got Denver putting an end to this Buffalo Bills run, man. Hate to say it.
Okay.
No, I'm lying. I don't hate to say it. I don't hate to say it at all.
Okay.
All right. What I think will be a good game, but Vegas certainly does not. 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks. That's 8 p.m. on Fox. They got Seattle as a -7.5 point favorite in that game. Hey, man, I'm gonna let you choose. Go ahead. You make your prediction first.
Hey, he knows. I know you know 58. I love Vegas. They used to call me Juice Vegas Jones, baby. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Vegas definitely trying to get you on this one, and you go with it if you want. But there's gonna be a nice little upset, and it's called Brock Purdy and the 49ers are definitely gonna win and cover that spread outright.
I think Sam Darnold is tired of his name being used as a punchline when it comes to playing decent and then messing up when it counts. I think Sam Darnold advances to the next round. I think the Seattle Seahawks take this game. Now, by that -7.5, I ain't messing with that. And I think what's going to get him over the hump is just that the 12th man, the environment that the Seattle Seahawks fans are going to provide for him, man.
He gonna send Donald right here.
You think so?
Choke City, Brock Purdy, and CMC take over is real, bro.
Hey, man, that defense in Seattle, I don't see it. I don't see it, homie. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it, man. I got Seattle. I got Seattle winning that game. Yeah. All right, Sunday, Houston Texans at New England Patriots, 3 p.m. on ABC/ESPN. They have New England as a -3 favorite. Who you got now?
Bro, it's like the year of destiny for these Patriots, man. They got Drake May looking like the Superman of this sport right now. So I'm not gonna go against it. I love CJ Stroud and the Texans. They made a great run now for the last few games of this season. They've been popping. They got everything right, but the Patriots look too crazy the whole year, and I don't think they're gonna stop now. Patriots going for it, and I think they cover the spread.
I got the Houston Texans in that defense going in there, upsetting those folks at Foxborough. Yeah, walking all over the New England Patriots, who this version of the New England Patriots have never been here before. Yeah, it's time for CJ Stroud to go to that next round of the playoffs finally. He's already won twice, opening rounds. He's done that already. This is nothing new to him. Now it's time to it's time to advance there, brother Stroud. Time to advance.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the Houston Texans beating the New England Patriots, man. All right, night game. This looks like a good one on paper. Got the LA Rams going to Chicago to play the Bears at 6:30 on NBC. Who you got? Well, meaning Vegas, have the Rams -3.5, but who you got?
Well, you just said it for me. You can say it again. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. And I ain't talking about the Bernstein Bears. I'm talking about the Chicago Bears gonna handle their BI. Caleb Williams is a monster this year. Finally coming out, showing what he's capable of doing, showing that he earns this check that he gets, and he ain't ready to stop now. So he's gonna get his respect as well. Chicago Bears take over the spread, take the game, bro.
So do you believe a late start is gonna hamper the Bears like last game? Well, it slowed them down. It slowed them down last game.
And bro, and this is just me thinking, like, I'm just seeing it, but the Rams are a great team. You know what I mean? So I'm not taking nothing away from the Rams and thinking by any means this is gonna be an easy win. But I think the Bears gonna grind it out, man.
I could see that. I can understand that, especially in Chicago. I get all that. I don't know, man. I got the Rams. Hate to break it to you and Mashawn. I got the Rams. If the Bears do win, will I be surprised? No, I will not. I will not, man. But I don't know. I just have a hard time believing that Caleb Williams is gonna outdo Matthew Stafford with a healthy Puka Nacua on one side and a healthy Devontae Adams on the other. Excuse me. We left them too much time on the clock last week. We meaning my Carolina Panthers. I knew that when it happened. I said, oh yeah, there was still time on the clock. Had it been, all zeros, and I'd have been like, cool, we're gonna win this game. But the fact that you left time on the clock, that man went down, snatched our hearts like it wasn't nothing. Like, this is what he does. I think he does the same thing in Chicago. This LA Rams team is going to be the team that wins on the road to get to the Super Bowl.
Okay. I can't wait to see this.
Yeah. All right. And after all that's said and done, that wraps up on Sunday. And Monday night, brawl for it all in the college football playoff. You got the number 10 Miami Hurricanes, who are actually playing a home game for the national title, going up against the number 1 overall seed, Indiana Hoosiers and Kurt Signetti. Who you taking? You got Indiana, storybook season, undefeated, Heisman quarterback. Then you got the Miami Hurricanes. Resurgence of the program. You're probably going to have every former Hurricane known to man on the sideline. I mean, the place should be jumping. It's probably going to sound like a home game for the Miami Hurricanes. I mean, I'm not sure how much tickets cost, but I don't know if the Indiana fans travel that well and if they're going to travel to Miami. This is kind of an unfair advantage as far as that crowd participation. But I don't think Kurt Signetti cares too much about who's in the crowd and where they play. They showed that in Oregon. They don't really care where we go. You know what I mean? We stomp down Indiana Hoosiers. That's who we are. Who you got?
Boy, oh boy. Michael Irvin is going to be out there acting a fool. I can tell you that right now. If you want to see something funny and get a good laugh in, get ready to see Michael Irvin representing the U when he try to take that belt off. When he go belt to ass on him, it's gonna be a major game. And yeah, Miami has everything. 58. They got all of it right now. They playing at home, bro. Basically, they're there. Everything is on their side except one thing: destiny. Indiana's gonna stomp them boys straight out very easily, bro.
I had Indiana winning too. Okay, Indiana's gonna win this game. I think the first half will be close. I'm gonna give it that first half is gonna be close. Then Kurt Signet is gonna have a talk with the guys. They're gonna come out second half, and I don't think Miami scores that whole second half of that game.
That sounds just about right.
That's what's gonna make it even worse, because you got a chance to win the national chip at the house, and we're gonna take it from you at the house. I like this is my belief. Well, let me ask you, in championship situations, right? Do you think it's worse, A, to be swept, B, to lose like a game 7 or whatever the game may be at the buzzer, or C, just to lose the chip at home at your spot?
That lose the chip at your spot at home is real. That's a close one, but I got to go with the buzzer because that's the most heartbreaking thing in D world. I done seen grown men cry, bro, real quick, man. At that buzzer, man. That buzzer is like, bro, we had it. We had it. That's all that goes to your head. We coulda, we shoulda, but you didn't. That buzzer hurts, but that home hurts too, though.
Man, I gotta take losing the championship at home, watching the visitors celebrate on your floor. The confetti is being dropped amongst all your fans, but this ain't for you. This ain't for you. I think back when the Dallas Mavericks did it to the Miami Heat. Dirk and them went celebrating. I think they even went to Club Live and took the trophy with them. I think back to when the Los Angeles Lakers beat the 76ers and Kobe Bryant won it. Well, Kobe, Shaq, all of them won it, but Kobe won it at home pretty much. He was home, but it was the 76ers arena. And he was, I want to say they booed him. I want to say that. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but it's Philly we talking about. They booed Santa Claus in Philly. They throw batteries at people. Like, yeah, that's what they do. So to me, having the thrill of victory snatched from you while you're home, yeah, that's got to be the ultimate slap in the face. To me, that's got to be the ultimate. Cause the whole losing at the buzzer thing, to me, I'm like, that's 50-50. But if somebody come in your house, just think, somebody opens your door, comes in your house, goes in your refrigerator, makes a meal out of the food in your refrigerator, sits down on your couch, watches your favorite show, and tell you, hey, you gotta leave. This ain't for you. This ain't for you. You can't celebrate here. This ain't for you, man.
58. Just think, you up. You about to win. It's almost over. 1 second left. And they score and win. All that goes away that fast. All that hypeness and all that emotion that you just had with 1 second left on that clock. And then it changes in 1 second, bro.
Hey, it happens like that. It changes in 1 second. And to me, that's why it's the whole getting beat at home that hurts more than that pretty much like a scratch. That's a scratch off situation. That's a scratch off situation. That's all that is. Yeah, pure scratch off. But yeah, beat me on my floor though, in front of my folks. Like, think about this now. This is the championship game, so you've invited all the people who've been riding with you. You probably even got that one teacher that you like. You know what I mean? You invited that person to the game. Your favorite AAU coach, he or she is there. Your mom or whatever the guardian that helped get you to where you are. You know what I mean? The one who sacrificed, the one who went without so you could have money and whatever to go to them AAU games. You got them in attendance and you lose it at the house.
See, but it has to be a different scenario because, okay, let's say you at the house and it's a good game and then you lose. I can feel everything you say, 58. But if you getting drugged the whole game,
that's even worse.
Already.
Yeah,
but most of the people gonna leave. They gonna leave before the game over. So you good. Like, a lot of people leaving, bro.
And that's more embarrassing than anything. These are your fans bailing out on you, turning their back on you. We paid good money for these seats, and we don't even care to see the end of this game at home. Yeah, ain't no word. And then getting drugged at the house? Oh my goodness. Getting drugged at the crib? Yeah, that's demoralizing, homie. That's demoralizing.
And it's about to happen on Monday night. So that's that. I'm calling it out already, bro. You said the whole scenario already. So basically, I'm ready for it now. It's cool.
Yeah. I mean, Carson Beck might surprise me. You know what I mean? I doubt it. Up to this point, he's been, I don't want to say, well, I'll just say he's been proving me wrong. Cool, no problem. I'm fine with that. He's been proving me wrong. Miami's playing in the national championship game. I had him losing to Texas A&M. Cool, no problem. This is going to be a great opportunity for people who haven't been paying attention to Indiana to get a whiff of what's going on down there. I wish I could cue the Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball song. Cause that's what's coming to Miami Gardens, Florida on Monday, January 19th. On MLK Day, there will be a march on Miami Gardens, Florida. And that's going to be the Indiana Hoosiers marching up and down that football field up against the Miami Hurricanes, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I have a dream.
Don't do it.
I ain't doing it, bro. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Don't you do it.
I was getting too excited, man. Let me calm down.
Yeah, don't you do it. I know you're not the biggest boxing fan, but that Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson fight is happening later this month. I just want to put it out there. So, I'm going to just give you something to kind of pay attention to, as we get closer to that fight. We have that. I saw where Deontay Wilder was talking about trying to fight Alexander Usyk, and I really hope that was false. I hope all that was false.
Really? Why you say that?
Yeah, man. What? You remember Deontay Wilder, right?
Of course.
You know who Alexander Usyk is, though, right?
Definitely. So you don't think he has nothing for him?
You've seen Deontay Wilder fight before, right?
Seen him fight Tyson Fury.
Cool. You've seen Alexander Usyk fight Tyson Fury too, right?
I did.
Did them two fights look the same to you? You saw how one, is really good at boxing, and the other one's just really athletic with a right hand?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure we seeing the same things here, that's all.
So that's going to translate to the fight, and it's not going to be good at all. It's just going to be straight done, 5 rounds or less?
I think that is a horrible idea. Whoever is in Deontay Wilder's corner is not in his corner.
They trying to make money, bro.
Then you need to go fight Jake Paul. That's what you need to go do. If this is strictly about money, because you got to make back whatever you had to give to the young lady, if that's what this is about, then you need to go find one of them Paul brothers to pick on. Because what you don't want to do for money is stand in front of that Ukrainian, I don't even know what they call him. I just call him the champ.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing you can do with that, man. Ain't nothing you can do with him.
The Ukrainian.
That's terrible. Tank, bulldozer, wrecking ball, nuclear bomb, whatever you want, whatever words you can think of that mean destruction. Yeah, that's who Alexander Usyk is, especially in that fight. Like, nah, man, don't do that to yourself, man. You ain't gotta go out. You ain't gotta go out like that.
That last name is everything.
Yeah. You seen that right hand that he threw? Ooh, sick. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. Go on, please, God, if you're listening, I need you to come to Deontay Wilder,
Please.
In his dreams now, and let him know, my son, no, no, my son, no. That's it. You ain't got to make no long speech to him, God, just no. Touch him gently on the shoulder and let him know, no. You know what I mean? Straight up. No, ain't nothing about that is appealing. I don't know anybody who would want to see that. Give Anthony Joshua some time to, fully recover from the tragedy, and then maybe talk about that. I think that'll be something worth seeing. Yeah, but stay away from Alexander Usyk. Like, straight up.
You heard it first.
I'm just saying. Won't go well for you. And some lighter good news. My personal selection for 2025 Athlete of the Year, Miss Asia Wilson, gave back in a major way. Congratulations to her. And congratulations to the women's basketball team at Benedict college down there in Columbia, South Carolina. She donated her Nike A1 signature shoes to the team. Congratulations, ladies. Hope it gives you the confidence to go out there and have the best season possible. Of course, Miss Wilson did not attend Benedict College, but her pops did back in the day. Like in the early 70s, her father, Mr. Roscoe Wilson Jr., he was a hooper out there. You know what I mean? He was a hooper out there for Benedict College. Excuse me. Then he later on, ended up coaching and things of that nature. But good luck, Asia, and congrats to the ladies at Benedict College, man.
All right.
Absolutely. What's up? What you got?
Well, first in the news, I just want to announce that Corrupt, the rapper from the Dog.
Hold on, no. That's entertainment. I
thought we was entertainment.
No. We gotta do news.
Okay, well,
then you know how I always hit the "Are you not entertained?"
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was looking
for. I was looking for the that little news sounding transition, man. Hey, yeah, no problem. Hey, yo, man. One time for the monks who are walking for peace. I keep seeing them, and I didn't know what it was about. Turns out these gentlemen are on a 2,300-mile walk from Texas to D.C., for peace. All right. At the time of this recording, they were last seen in South Carolina, so I guess they making their way on up and are going to be in North Carolina pretty soon, probably stopping in Charlotte. What do you know about these? I'm calling them peace monks from now on. What you know about the peace monks, Juice?
Everything you said. They want to do something, for them, to show their, awareness of everything going on in the world, and this is what they're showing is their peace by walking all these many miles, and they just want to promote peace, and they're stopping in DC. I believe that's their final stop is DC. I believe. I know they'll be walking through Charlotte, and I also know they'll be walking through Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm not sure which other way they're going besides that, but I'm definitely gonna catch them when they're in Greensboro. I give mad props to them, man. Peace. Love it.
All right. So this is the purpose. To spread messages of peace, unity, and compassion, transcending religious boundaries. All right? Way to go.
Love it.
They walk, offer prayers, give Buddhist teachings, and provide free meditation sessions. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Sessions in communities. Okay. So they're not just walking. They're actually stopping and doing things. All right. So they started on the 26th of October, and they plan on ending the walk in February in DC. I do have questions though, I'm sure won't be answered on this show. I'm wondering, it's been pretty cold here since they've been starting this walk. I'm just wondering where they go for shelter. That's all I'm wondering.
I know, they have an escort. Most of the cities, they have an escort by police or government officials. I know they stop every day and do sleep, somewhere. They already have all these arrangements made. During the day, they do their walk. I don't know if it's 8 to 10 hours a day. I'm not sure what goes on, but they have a certain schedule where they walk. They also have accommodations where they do go to sleep and clean up and all that stuff too.
Yeah, 'cause I want to know like the walking paths and all that kind of stuff, man. 'Cause 2,300 miles, that's insane. And not just that, they got a dog with them. You know what I mean? You got a little dog with them. What's the dog name? Oka. Is that how you pronounce it? Aloka. Yep, Aloka, the peace dog.
Love it. I love it.
The peace dog. Oh man, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of merch being sold behind these here peace monks and this dog.
Very much so. Loka, we love you.
Yeah, right on.
That's coming from Pop Pop. That was coming from Pop Pop, by the way.
Yeah, right on. Some more good news, man. I found this story on Upworthy.com. Man by the name of Kerwin Pittman, right? Kerwin Pittman got locked up at 18. He was serving 11 years and 6 months for conspiracy to commit murder. 8 years later, he purchased the former Wayne Correctional Center in Goldsboro, North Carolina. That's a prison. He founded and serves as the executive director for Recidivism Reduction Educational Program Services Incorporated. It's a nonprofit committed to helping incarcerated people reintegrate into society. And what he's doing with the facility that he purchased, he's looking to turn that old facility into a campus where inmates can live for 6 months while earning certifications in trades like electrical work, plumbing, HVAC, and construction. The format for it, he said, is going to be it's going to house like 300 inmates at a time for 6 months. Then get them reintegrated, bring in 300 more, and for 6 months, and keep it pushing like that, man. So hey, man, good job, Kerwin Pittman. congrats, man. I hope you don't run into any issues. I hope everything works out the way you planned it, man. That's what I got for you, brother. That's what I got for you. Cause I need somebody who's familiar with the judicial system to help me understand how this is different from the halfway house that they send folks to when they get out of prison. Yeah, I ain't trying to be funny, but I want to know like what are the differences here. Oh man. All right, Juice. Now we can get to
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
yeah, let me get to the entertain. Where in the world?
Call me San Diego.
Man, where my drops at, man?
I'll have to do the drop for you then. If you can't do it, I got this one.
Well, here it go. Yeah, there go. I'm like, where's my drop?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Yes, sir. Juice, what you got for us in entertainment news, boss?
First of all, with the entertainment news, I have rapper, MC, semi-legend, Corrupt from the famous Dog Pound group, the Dog Pound.
Ain't no semi.
He's a full legend?
Corrupt a legend,
Full
man.
legend? Okay. Well, legendary, Corrupt with the legendary Dog Pound associated with Death Row Records, Snoop Dogg and all that good stuff, Nate Dogg. He has been actually in the hospital for the past several weeks. That's what sources are saying. Now, it's unclear exactly the specifics of his medical condition, but they're saying he is getting better from whatever was happening. I know in the past, he has had problems with, especially with alcohol. Alcohol has been very big and it has caused damage in his life. So I don't know if this has anything to do with that, but maybe in the next following couple of days, we'll get more news on that. But mad prayers up to Corrupt. Hope for a speedy and a full recovery, bro.
For sure. You got something else?
No, that's the only entertainment news I have right there.
Oh man, I thought you was about to hit us with some 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. You just well get well soon, Corrupt, man. Yeah, it sucks, man. Get well soon. Well, trying not to cough all over the place here. No, earlier I had stated that someone is now ahead of Scarlett Johansson as far as becoming the highest grossing actor or actress of all time. And that person is a one, Zoe Saldana, because it got the little N over the N. Miss Zoe Saldana. So congratulations to her. She has become the highest grossing actress or actor of all time at the worldwide box office. This, according to the movie industry data site. All right. So Miss Saldana has grossed approximately $15.47 billion worldwide. Put her right ahead of Scarlett Johansson, who's at 15.4. Them avatars are doing well.
Yeah.
Them avatars are doing it. Have you seen the latest Avatar?
No, I heard it's great and I can't wait to see it. But between Avatar and Marvel, those two right there have been giving her.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So Scarlett Johansson in the Marvel universe too.
She
that's
ain't
why
in
I'm like
universe.
Yeah, that's what did it. Cause wow. What's your favorite Zoe Saldana?
Too easy for me, bro. I'm glad you asked. I love my Colombiana.
Man, see, to be quite honest with you, man, the only reason I would say that one is because that's the one movie I actually remember. I just remember that one off the top of my head because I like the storyline of it and that she was like an assassin. Yeah, dope. I'm pretty sure if I think long and hard about it, something else will pop up. But nah, it's got to be Colombiana for right now.
You're right. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it is. It's dope. Because I ain't even watch her when she played Nina Simone.
I did, and she did a great job of that. She has a bunch of, she was in, bro. But if you're going to ask me my best one, I thought she did was Colombiana. She played that role to the T. But then, the Avatar and the Guardians of the Galaxy, I can go down, you know what I mean? She does good in everything, To me, I remember another movie called Amelia Perez. I think she was in Good Burger. I can't remember, Good Burger 2. She was in a lot of movies, man. I mean, we have to go down the list. She's in a whole bunch of movies.
Is Zoe Saldana like the female Samuel Jackson?
Close enough right now. That's it. That's another good movie. Star Trek. She was in Star Trek. She did a great job in Star Trek.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not a Trekkie. I don't know. I don't follow the space movies and stuff like that. I don't do Star Wars, none of that stuff. I just couldn't never get into it, man.
But of course, you can't forget the first movie I think I seen her in. This ain't just, you might have seen her before this. But the first movie I seen her in and like actually remembered her, it was like, damn, she fine, was in Drumline with Nick Cannon in 2002.
Yes, she was the leading lady in Drumline, wasn't she?
Yep.
Huh. Huh.
Yeah.
Congrats to Miss Saldana.
Yes.
Yeah, man. All right. Juice, do you have? Oh, of course you do. You were in New Orleans. Juice Jones. Let me go ahead. Let me hit your drop. I got both of those here. Hold on.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Screw the game. We're talking about food.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the show where we have a Juice Joints food review by none other than Juice Jalapeno Jones. Juice, take it away.
See how I'm dancing right here? This that thing they do in New Orleans when they go, when the Saints go marching in. That's my New Orleans dance because I'm marching in. And I'm going to tell you right now, New Orleans got some of the best food I ever had throughout the nation. And I've been to a lot of states out here in this nation. Out of all the 50 or 52 we got, I've probably been about 45 of them. But New Orleans, special. Louisiana, special. I'm going to talk about this place in particular. There's one place I went to called Nina's Creole Cottage. Man, some of the best chicken wings I ever had in my life with this mango hot fire sauce or something they called it. It was so delicious. And then the rice and beans and the gumbo and the cornbread. You heard me? Talking about, man, that thing was delicious.
On behalf of everybody from the South, don't you ever say cornbread like that again.
You can't have my cornbread. But anyway, Nina's Creole Cottage, love and respect. I can't wait to go back. There's just so many places out there with great food, but Nina's stood out to me. They were great. The hospitality was great. The food was so fresh and delicious. I very much enjoyed it so much, and I enjoyed all of New Orleans. But Nina's Creole Cottage, that's it.
Was there a signature dish that they make that you tried, or it was just?
No, the signature dishes were either the gumbo or the rice and beans. That was definitely the signature dishes. But then they had everything else, the catfish, the crawfish. It's just so much thing, all the New Orleans good food that they have. But the wings were the craziest thing to me. The wings were so freshly made, and the batter they had on it, it was so delicious. I think I ate 4 boxes of them things while I was out there.
That's, man, yeah, you had to run that off, man.
When this
Lord have mercy.
Gotcha.
Oh man, so New Orleans is like Jamaica for you. You know how people go to Jamaica, then they come back, and next thing you know, they speaking in patois and all this, that, and the third. So yeah, you went to New Orleans, now you come back, you a hot boy.
You heard me?
Yeah, all right, Wody. Well, Juice, we've come to the end of the show, so you know what go down, man. Play a little quick game of brick or swish. I get a topic from either sports, news, or entertainment. I present Juice with a this or that, yes or no scenario. And if he's with it, it's a swish. And if it's not, it's a brick. Brick. Juice Jones.
Yes.
Should you cancel varsity football because the team goes scoreless the entire season? Now, the reason I ask is because one High Point Central High School in High Point, North Carolina decided to suspend varsity football play because the team went 10. Yeah, teams have losing seasons, but the team didn't score in any one of those 10 games. So they're putting it on halt. They're letting the JV do their thing, but varsity is being suspended.
I'm gonna definitely throw a big brick on that, please. What you gotta do is don't suspend the whole, don't do that. Just get rid of the coaching staff, first of all. Start that over and get better recruits to start recruiting these kids to your school. I mean, you got to do that kind of work. You can't just suspend the whole program. Like, who does that?
Yeah, I call a brick too. Brick. But the reason I call a brick is because, one, this could be the beginning of this could be the origin story to your team becoming an actual program now and building off of the fact that not only did we go winless, we went scoreless the previous season. So now that fires up the guys that are coming in next season to want to get that bad taste out of the whole, you might well say the whole community's mouth, man, because, high school football is communal, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's in on the high school football team. Win, lose, or draw, Friday Night Lights. That's where all that come from. So for y'all to be, I mean, this is beyond terrible because you ain't even score. I can see losing, but you ain't even score. Like, no field goal, no nothing. Y'all went 10 straight games that nobody put no point on the board, my G. This is embarrassing, but you got to take that embarrassment, man. Like, that builds character. And just, and like, it just seems like the school is quitting on the guys instead of helping them, build. And plus, if you're getting ready to be a senior, what you mean we ain't got a team, man?
Right.
This is my extracurricular to put on my college application. What you mean we ain't got a football team?
Transfer. You got to transfer, bro.
But you already a senior. Like, what you gonna do?
Crazy.
This is insane, man. But yeah, it's a brick on that. You don't gotta throw away the whole season, man. This is a character building, teachable moment here, High Point Central. But it's easier to talk about it when you ain't the one that had to go through it. You know what I mean? I guess by suspending it, they can just act like it never happened after that. Yeah, just act like it never happened. All right. Juice Jones. Are you familiar with the comedian Drewski?
Yes.
You know Drewski did the whole white guy at NASCAR skit, among some others, but that's one of the more recent notable ones that kind of got everybody talking. Well, Drewski did another skit. I don't know if you've seen this one, where he's a preacher at a mega church. Have you seen this one?
I haven't.
You gotta see this one. The skit starts off with him being suspended in air with Kirk Franklin's Revolution playing, and there is like fog machines shooting off in the background. So this elderly lady stands up. He goes, I think he said her name was Brenda or something like that. So forgive me if I get the name wrong in the skit. He goes, Brenda, some along the lines of Brenda wants to have baby but can't have kids. So I impregnated Brenda with the word of God. I'm impregnating everybody with the word of God. You get impregnated with the word of God. You get impregnated with the word of God. To make a long story short, he's ain't no kind of about it. He's taking jabs at what he sees going on at churches, mega churches, black churches to be particular, right? Brick or switch, are Drewski's skits going too far?
No, sir. So what would that be?
That'd be a brick.
That'd be a brick. Guess gotta throw a brick on that. I love it.
Brick.
There we go. I love everything that Drewski's doing. This is what comedy needs. We need to bring it back to that raw essence where you can just do whatever you want and still get away with it instead of everybody always having feelings about everything. I love it for Drewski. Keep on doing what you're doing, bro. It's hilarious.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna throw a brick on that one too.
Brick.
My reasoning for not thinking that it's going too far is because I laughed at the NASCAR all white skit. All he did was hold up a mirror. I thought it was funny with this megachurch situation. Just holding up a mirror, and you could tell, who's getting offended and who's not. You know what I'm saying? Hit dog or holler, you know what I mean, as they say. So yeah, I don't think it's going too far. It's pretty much don't give comedians stuff to use as material, and they won't have anything to talk about. Fair?
Fair.
All right. Last one, Juice. Brick or switch? Since the Pittsburgh Steelers are the ones that came up with the Rooney Rule, the first person they need to interview should be a black guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm throwing a switch. Let's go.
Since that's your rule, you know what I mean?
Throwing a switch. We throwing a switch, and just because the way you said it, the way you put it, I have to say, yeah, they got to interview a black man first, bro. You got to.
Yeah. So y'all got it. Yeah. Another switch on that thing. Since it's your rule, you know what I mean? We better see the first person y'all interview better be either Raheem Morris, Everett from the Carolina Panthers defensive coordinator. Who am I? Brian Flores down there in, where he at now? Minnesota?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. One of them three. Gotta be, that better be the first people y'all interview. Go on, get it out the way. Yeah, quit playing now. That's your rule. You make everybody, yeah, do that. Stick with the Rooney Rule now. Stick with the Rooney Rule. Uh-huh. Yeah, folks. Man, did you have one? Did you have a brick or switch for me this week, man?
I sure didn't. That was enough right there for me. I'll tell you that. Rudy.
You bugging.
I'm
Bugging. Well, look, man.
I'm in full recovery still. If you only knew. I just have a smile on my face for this show. Bro, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I got hit by a hurricane these last 4 days. But I'm here, baby.
That was the name of the drink? Was that the name of the drink?
The name of the drink was the grenade. They got a hand grenade out there. And it goes click, click, boom once it hits your stomach. So just know that.
Man, yeah, had to keep that in mind if I ever head down there. Man, had to keep
You'll
that
see
in
it.
mind.
You'll know.
For sure. Excuse me. Well, look, man, since you came this far, I will like, share, subscribe. I didn't even greet the people at the beginning of the show. We went right to the coaching situation. Thanks for listening on Connected Radio. Yeah. Get the app if you don't have it already. Thank you for watching on the YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit subscribe for us, man. We almost to 500. Probably gonna be like the last show to get 500 subscribers because I failed to say it as much as everybody else, man. Yeah, just get us to the 500. I'll leave y'all alone, man.
Saving the best for last, baby.
I guess so, man. I guess so. Juice, any parting words for the folks?
Love yourself, love everybody, and spread it. Peace.
That was Peace Monk, Juice Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look here, man. Don't forget, whenever you go outside, take God with you. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful. Peace. Cut the check.